Don't you know? Killing me. Don't you know? Killing me. Don't you. Don't you know? Kidding me?
Hello, Sound Dodger friends and family. What's going on? We're about to get going on the Sound Off qualifiers for spring 2024. It's an exciting time. Hi, Manic. What's going on?
What's good, Az? I'm super hyped for this. We've been working super hard for a very long time to get this all put together. By we, I mostly mean you, Azure Zone number.
I appreciate it, but like, I am still in awe that the 18 of you put up with the process of making all these maps. It's just incredible what we put together, I think.
It's really something, and now our well, not quite our entire field, 9 members of our field out of the 10 who signed up are going to just run through all of them in our qualifiers.
Yeah, and here's how that'll work. We've got the live qualifier lined up here on the stream. You can see that one of our participants, Strike GR, is already finished. So
yep, couldn't make it today. Did it yesterday. Easy.
Yeah. Here's a brief rundown. We've picked an order for all of our players to play the maps in. And each of their scores will be recorded in this spreadsheet, as you see here. Your total score for qualifying will be the cumulative score of every single map you've played placed together, except your lowest 3. So there is some leniency. It's also worth noting that you can enable shatterproof on a level, which will subtract 10 points for your score. But if you need to play it safe, the option's always there.
What happens if you don't do that and you shatter, incidentally?
You get a 0.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Same as last time, but let me see. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I have the streams up.
Yep.
Okay. So, we're about to start our first map here. This is Rave Shit by me. The first players we're going to be focusing on are Absolaco and D4.
We're gonna see them play for these first 3 songs here, and then we're gonna switch off.
Right, so let me adjust the volume on D4's stream. Okay, there we go.
Excellent.
All right, so just some background. D4 was a player who D4 was a player who hopped on the last Sound Off. He was in the lower bracket.
Yeah, alongside me, as I recall.
Yeah.
Performed well. It looks like we're off. Absolaco, incidentally, did not participate in the last one, first time here. So we'll see how it goes. Oop, 2 hits immediately. Didn't quite see what it was.
Awesome. I know D4 doesn't have a score on this. I didn't catch if Absol did or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if these are. I'm not sure if these are maps either are practiced on. I'm not sure like
Mhm.
what their practicing habits have been. Like aside from one map on Absol's part that we'll get to later. But
Yeah. We're going to be very shortly coming up on
the
one of
main
the features
attraction.
that yeah, one of the features that make this map one of the more exciting ones to do in the contest. We've got a hit from that was D4 there. We see both players going for the safe route here. If you're on the pink side, it's a bit harder, but you get rewarded with a heart if you can pull it off.
This is pretty interesting because like you see a lot of hearts that are just like very quick grabs, but this is like a long-term commitment that you have to make.
Yeah, it was a very clever thing for the event organizer to think of immediately and start working on. So congratulations. We did see a hit from Absol right at the end there, matching one from D4 earlier on in the section.
Hits in those sections, I intentionally wanted to be punishing so that so that being cocky didn't work out in your favor.
Yes, that you wouldn't get away with just going in the hard path anyway. But looks like these two participants were punished anyway, despite not being cocky.
This is an interesting section right here. It's the same bit of gameplay, but in the red path you have a lot less space to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Both players opting for the safer path, but
yeah, we'll see if either of them go for a risky path later on.
Yeah. This one might be the easiest. I think Absol is going for it.
Looks like they are, yeah.
And he gets it.
Has the heart, we'll see if he can keep it.
Yeah. But even if he doesn't keep it through this section, it's a pretty good shield against losing more score.
But these huge rubbers, it's not trivial to avoid getting hit here.
Yeah, those hitboxes can be a pain. We love a nice sax solo.
Yeah, we'll get to my level in a little bit, but I do remember having to reduce the size of the rubbers like 5 distinct times or something.
Yeah.
Because they were too big and getting annoying.
Yeah. I don't know why they're that big, honestly, but
they're so big. But looked like it was another hit from D4 there. It seems like Absol's practiced this level at least once.
Yeah. And we're coming up on maybe my favorite part.
Ooh, you have D4 going for the middle path here.
And this will give you 1 heart. The red path gives you 2. This is probably the most likely one to keep till the end. That's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
Oh well.
Oh well, it didn't matter. Ooh, gets clipped.
Is Absol going to keep his heart? Yes, he is. And D4
yes,
will
he
get hit one more
is.
time.
Nicely done. And D4 does choke your patented chokeable ending.
Yeah.
Which
that
you
is
know,
a really hard
to be blamed for that, to be honest. That's a very nice score from Absol. Perfect 99%.
Yeah, that's satisfying. The only thing that would be more satisfying is a perfect 100, but hey.
I mean, the only thing that would be more satisfying would be a perfect 107.
That's also true. Yeah.
109, 10, I think, if you get all the hearts.
I think the maximum is 5. I think it's 111 actually. But
that would be nice. See if you can get 0.11 grades as well. But
yeah, but they'll be staying on the results screen for a bit. We have asked them to do this as part of
printed
protocol.
down. Yeah. Looks like everything has been put into the standings. Now we're moving on to Jan's I Got Two.
Oh yeah. Seems like Absolaco has a pretty good score on this too. D4 doesn't seem to have a score on most of these, but
Yeah, D4 appears to have played through most of these once, maybe in Shatterproof,
yeah.
and just called that good enough. Which, we'll see.
Yeah. I know he also did like a fair bit of pre-release playing, like on a lot of the levels. He was the one who was going through like a lot of this with me. So
yeah, that makes sense. So you will know a lot of these, regardless.
Oh yeah, this is I Got You by Jan. Probably strictly speaking, the easiest level we have.
Mm-hmm.
But we will see both players getting hit on this fairly tight homing part, which is pretty easy to just go the wrong way on.
I think Absol got double tapped because I think he picked up the heart and then lost it and got hit right afterward. Not as practiced on this one, it seems. Doesn't really know how to guide those out of his way. D4 in the wrong position, guns for it anyway. It succeeds for a moment.
Yeah, we admire the bravery.
We'd strongly admire the bravery. Didn't know that those rubbers were the same ones the entire time. Absol! Ooh, got caught up in the wrong place.
And taking advantage of his invisibility,
invulnerability to take both.
Yeah.
Not that it helps.
I think on that note, our good friend Diffie is going for a 6 heart run on this. So you notice there's like
yeah, because each one is symmetrical with 2 coming out. So you could technically get both of them. You're not supposed to. It wasn't designed with that in mind.
I doubt he's actually going for it right now as we speak, but
yeah, not right now, but at some point.
You might see that in level completion soon. This part's pretty fun. You have to wrangle these homings in a pretty tight corridor.
Yeah, you have to pull them out the way so that you can get through, which is a really nice. It's a really nice play pattern.
Yeah, lots of fun homing wrangling in this level. That's the Yan. Right on. We're coming up on the end. I think D4 has a slight lead. I say that like they're in a match right now, but still.
Yeah, the relative scores don't actually matter here, mind. We're just focusing on 2 people. Just
oh no, actually.
Yeah, Absol edged it out by about 0.2%.
Yeah, and that
would be a nail biter if we cared what the relative score was.
Yeah, that extra point one of Grays can do wonders for you in a live match setting. So we might see something like that later. I don't know. Who is tagging me? Why do I keep getting tagged? Stop tagging me. This is my special day.
You getting married?
I'm married to the game, man.
So true. That is so true.
Alright, next we will be seeing Kiss Them For Me by a Veil. General just a general good helper around her and match moderator for this edition of Sound Off, although
Yeah, match moderator. Vill was commentating with you last time while I was playing. All around class act.
And a pretty simple but fun level that we have over here. I think D4 forgot where the heart was. Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, went for it a little bit early. Or else was trying to stun.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Just trying to tank iframes. Probably wouldn't have made too much of a difference if he didn't do that. But yeah.
Ooh. D4 slightly too far by the pluses and clips the outside stuff.
And again, into the transition to the chorus.
I missed Absol losing his heart, but looks a bit hard to tell, but it looks like that's his only hit so far.
Doing pretty good, but there's still a couple hard parts that might throw our players off their balance. We'll see.
This is by no means straight the hard of the level.
D4 gets the second heart.
Gets the second heart. Yeah, gets got a little bit by those things at the bottom. So I had a bit of trouble with that pattern last time it came up, but just figured it out since then.
One thing to mention about this level too is all the layered hugs that you're seeing, especially like here. Those can be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you won't get the innermost one.
Those players grab the third heart. As someone who's played this, yeah, that third heart feels weird to get, and you have to grab it like earlier than you think you do. It's weird. D4 kind of loses it.
Clipped by a stray bullet there.
And then this is the big choke point.
Yeah, this is quite messy.
Ooh, Absolaco getting past it just fine.
Oh, gets chased out of his safe position in the streams by those homings. That's unfortunate.
Still a pretty good run in terms of score, probably, given how
I don't think they've gotten hit while they haven't had a heart.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Those plus streams can be kind of tricky, yeah.
Especially, we were talking about rubber hitboxes before. Pluses are also probably a bit larger than they need to be, sort of in general. So those sections can be quite tight. Even though, of course, Vale made them exactly as tight as he wanted to.
And then, here's Ascending. We'll see if anyone goes for some extra grays here.
On the pluses, I wouldn't. They're spinning. I don't want to touch those.
Yeah, neither of them do. But, D4 with a pretty decent 90%, but Absolaco with a 98.66 is definitely going to help him going forward.
Yep. Very impressive.
And that'll be it for Absol and D4. Let's check on our standings while we
Mm-hmm.
while we get ready. As you can see,
Yeah.
no
Group
one's
B got a bit of a late start, so they're not quite done with Kiss Them For Me just yet.
but yeah,
we also lost contact with our good friend Iffy, so we're still waiting on his score.
oh yeah.
But aside from that,
Yeah, Iffy CPU is having problems. So sometimes, like he has warned us that he fully expects us to he expects us to crash. So it appears his score is in at a 101.30.
yep.
Very good from him.
He's in a good position. Absol's in a good position. And looking at the first two, it looks like right now, Ryan, Green, Blue, and Zodicode are also sitting fairly pretty. But
Yeah, we're gonna let's move to Comp B right now. Actually,
yeah, let's just pop over. Let's see what's going.
okay, so who are our next set of participants? I think it's Jello and SCB, right?
I think so. Need to remind myself. I also didn't pre-mute everybody, so I have to take a moment to do that.
And you can hear them finishing Kiss Them For Me on the other screen. Hold on. Okay, I got it set up on my end. Right, so yeah, Ryan and Zodi again getting pretty good scores
Mm-hmm.
on Kiss Them For Me, but now we're gonna be focusing on Jello Rain and SCB. Gel having participated in Sound Off before, SCB having not.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is going to be Bird Song by Arrow. Probably contender for hardest tier 1, just like judging by consensus from
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we're on.
Let me adjust the volume. And both players getting hit immediately.
Oh wow.
This level is
These
is like shockingly tricky.
yeah, the lasers, just the subtle angles, all the other stuff you also need to pay attention to. It's tough.
Gel going for all of the hugs in this section immediately, just to get them out of the way. And these bullets are pretty big and intrusive. Gel keeping the heart for now.
That's SCB with it, I think.
Oh, really? Okay. I have to swap their names.
Yes. You have the names in alphabetical order, but SCB's Discord username is not SCB. So they're earlier alphabetically on the thing.
That's gonna be
Losing
a pain
it
for me
there
to remember.
anyway. They're back on parody.
That heart just like kind of zooms by without warning.
Yeah. I didn't even see it. Not gonna be real.
Both of them getting clipped by the outside lasers there, I think. And
Oh, there's a shatter! That's unfortunate.
we'll see Jellering can continue real quick. Fortunately, that shatter will not count against SCB for now. As
Yeah, they would need to shatter 3 more times. Because it's a score of 0, but have to drop the lowest 3 anyway.
This is the second to last heart here, but close to the end.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Jello's gonna get out of this alive.
Yeah. Drop the last heart to it. Oh, I don't think she got it.
I don't think so. No!
No! Truly tragic. That's still a good score though. A 97.06 isn't anything to complain about.
That's pretty strong.
But yeah, we'll be doing Plasma next, I believe.
Yep, looks like.
I was gonna say SCB, I think may have exited the result screen early, but they shattered it. It
doesn't-
a 0.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what.
Wow, Bird, why would you put that in?
Why would you make that your note?
Yeah, regardless.
Diving right in.
Yeah, regardless of Bird's political affectations, playing Plasma, which is a really fantastic level. Maybe I think it's been just like a general favorite among just people who have played the Sound Off pack.
It's very, very stylish.
And it's also very, very fun. I know, because I beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Gel not getting out of the way of those bubbles on time. And SCB running into the...
I think the outside?
Yeah, the outside bubbles.
Oh, Gel not getting out with the first heart alive. And then SCB getting sideswiped by some of that intro stuff. To our second break here.
Although not really a break. That's
not
honestly,
a break.
That's
but
honestly like pretty hard for me. Just like wrangling those homings to stay where you are.
It's a break in the song.
Yeah. And this second drop is pretty physically demanding for a tier 1, requiring you to flick all the way
Oh yeah.
from the top and bottom of the arena. Lincoln, you miss it. That's the second heart.
Oop. Gel not quite lined up, but SCB gets it.
And Gel loses it again, going into this last break. And SCB losing theirs at the near the end. Coming up on the third drop now. You have to memorize this pattern and then not do it to get the third heart, which is right there.
Oh no, SCP gets out of the safe spot just a little bit too quickly.
Not actually sure who this favors here.
I think SCP. Yeah, by a good couple points.
This map does tend to produce very high scores, just from my experience.
Yeah, there just aren't that many bullets.
Well,
or there are, but not in the...
There's a lot of bullets,
bits.
And they happen very fast.
There's a lot of bullets, yeah, and they're very fast, so there's not that many bullets on the screen at any given time for you to lose score from.
And yeah, scores are being recorded right now, and we're going into the last level.
Final tier 1.
Yeah, another one of the harder ones. Both of our players have C's on this one. Understandable if you don't have that much practice on it. Yeah, this is Bedouin dress. It's crazy.
It's wild.
We kind of decided, or I kind of decided, because the track list was my doing, to sort of like arrange the levels in each tier in order of craziness, just to make it fun to do.
I don't think that you did, because I would have put Rave Shit past I Got You.
Well, with some exceptions.
With some exceptions, because you wanted to be first.
That's true.
Right now you're stuck on the minute hand of this clock here, though, so you don't have too much freedom of movement. And be considering going for that heart and deciding against it.
Yeah, Jill, on the other hand, decides to take advantage of her iframes to get the heart without consequence. Without consequence. Oh my god. My throat
But got hit 2 times on the approach anyway, so. Here, the play area gets shorter and shorter as the minute hand approaches the hour hand.
This level's crazy. I presume he's doing all this stuff with domes, but they're all like invisible basically.
Yeah, if you make domes negative size, I think they're invisible but still have contact. I think that's it.
No, I think negative domes erase bullets but allow the player to go through them.
They do something, but
Here's the pendulum part.
Oh, the pendulum is so cool.
It's so cool. It's also really tricky to get into the rhythm of. Especially with some of those burst markers interrupting you. We'll see Jello take a hit here, and
now no longer has to worry about the pendulum.
Yeah, still worrying about it anyway, though, given, I don't know, maybe it's more helpful to stick to the rhythm.
Yeah, just keeping the rhythm.
SCB looking like he's gonna go for this heart. Ooh,
Ooh!
he gets it but loses
Picked
it.
it up, but it doesn't quite get out in time.
Yeah, that heart is absolutely terrifying.
Jello looks like did get it.
Yeah, but that again may be her taking advantage of iframes.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, didn't get out of the way in time.
Yeah, both of them losing it on that laser, which you kind of have to prepare for in advance.
Yeah, you have to know what's coming. Oh,
He just is not
dodges
hitting
in the wrong
buttons there.
direction.
Beautiful song
Now we
too.
have Pendulum 2, Pendulum Harder.
Oh yeah, this part, God, this part was something.
Oh no, SCP's gotten out of sync.
Falling out of the rhythm, but
Then you need to go back for one of those hugs. This means that you don't get any more time in the middle.
yeah, Gel might get it. I don't. Okay, just barely on the last swing.
Whew.
In tanking, just taking another hit just to get another heart. Oh, there it goes.
Let's see if SCP can get out of there. Very nice.
Nice.
Jill
I
going
wouldn't have
in
stayed
for a
that
few
close to
more
the
points
center,
of graze.
but Gel sticks ahead with quite a lot of graze and
Yeah, an entire half a point more than SCP.
yeah, and some heart grabs protecting her along the way as well will do her favors with in terms of score. Take advantage of your iframes, everybody.
Take advantage of your iframes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, checking out the
So,
standings.
again, this time it looks like Group 1 is a little behind. We'll see their scores filter in just a moment.
Iffy with a really good plasma score. Is that a 103?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's a 103 on Birdsong too. So immediately setting himself up to place a lot higher in the seedings.
Yeah. But don't write off Ryan Green Blue, who landed a 103 in Birdsong and a 102 in Plasma.
Oh, true. I forgot to look down.
As well as now a 101 in Bedouin Dress.
But yeah, him and Zodi are real close right now. 307-11 to 307-36. Keep in mind these are just three scores because the way we have this sheet
those are
set
just
up,
the
yeah.
three highest at the time. All right, and we see Group 1 scores going in right now.
Absolaco with the respectable 95. D4 with a 92.
Drum roll, please.
Angie King getting an 85-72. And Iffy.
And there's another 103.
Yeah, going absolutely insane, and it's his own level. He deserves to go. He deserves to go a little goofy with it. All right, let's move back to Comp A, where next we'll be watching, I believe, Hangy and Iffy.
Now we're gonna be checking out my number. Let's pop out.
We're here. Okay, let me pull him up. Closes the window every time. All right, let me get the stuff set up. have to enter studio mode every time. It's so tedious, and you don't get enough space to like fine tune like the name spacing. So.
Mm-hmm.
OBS, I love you, but you're so goddamn annoying.
Yes, I love you, but you're bringing me down.
Okay. All right, we have successfully speedrun the scene setup, and we will get started with my number soon. Let me see. And let me give them the signal that they're good to go. You can give us some context on who these guys are while I do that.
Yeah. So we have we've got 2 professionals? Question mark. 2 experienced players. We have of course we have SD2SO, SD2SO, however you want to pronounce it. He's one of the undisputed best players of the computer game. But Hangy, no slouch himself, burns through levels on the point list, especially going back to plus levels, and performed admirably in the last sound off as well.
Yeah.
Iffy was a finalist, though neither won.
Yeah. 4th and 3rd respectively for both of them, I think.
Was it? Oh yes, Iffy got knocked out in the semis.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Final last time was Celsi versus Masseroni. Neither
That's
of
right.
whom are. Both of whom are mysteriously missing this time around. Yeah. See you next time, I suppose.
Speaking of Celsi, this is her level here. Lots of fun back and forth here.
Yeah, this is one I recall Iffy kind of struggles with, and I don't know how practiced Hangy is on any of these. I think his decision to join was fairly last minute. But we'll be seeing soon.
We did see him having a bit of trouble managing the big hugs in the earlier sections of this level.
Yeah, those are a fairly tough route. So Iffy holding on twos are just fine enough. And speaking of tough routes, this part is kind of. Hangy goes for that heart kind of late and gets hit. You have to go for that much earlier than you think you do.
Yeah, and doesn't quite make it through those streams as well. He's having a time of it. He's not careful. We might see our second shatter of the qualifier. Both of them will be rather embarrassingly live on screen.
But a heart will help. That will instantly heal you to full HP to prevent you from shattering. And this level has 5 of them, so
yeah,
pretty survivable all in all.
I didn't actually know they did that.
Yeah, and so that's why you'll see players sometimes immediately tanking hits to go for hearts during qualifiers. They just want to survive, man. Shatterproof gets you like -10 points.
Ooh, gets that last one there.
Ooh, pretty clutch there, yeah.
I haven't been seeing if Iffy's been taking all of the hearts in this level.
I think if he's
got at least one.
I think if he doesn't go for hearts 4 and 5, because they're inconsistent for him. So it's going to be in this last course. We might not see him go for it. He's doing really well for himself.
Hangy getting a bit ahead of himself on that pattern there. Getting caught out. Oh, and I think clipping the back is something.
I think fifth heart is now. If he goes for it and makes it, oh my god! I did not
Lands it.
expect him to do that. Wow.
Swag strats through the camera.
Yeah, we love healthy helping of swag here. Might just make it to the end with all those hearts intact. And that's gonna be a...
I think that's a hitless run.
Is it? Oh. 98-35,
no.
not quite hitless.
I must have missed one.
But by God, still
yeah, I missed
really
the
good.
ones earlier on.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that last hit. Whatever.
Yeah, we were busy.
Still a 4-hit, 2 of which were guarded by hearts. So that's not something I see Iffy complaining about anytime soon. All right, what's our next level? It's yours, right?
Next up we have I Can Talk by Two Door Cinema Club, as created by a fellow called Manic Volcanic.
Hovering over Night of the Living mid-tempo EDM, bro. Just getting me worried
Just
that I put them
mentally-
in the wrong order on the spreadsheet.
Mentally prepare,
Yeah.
because that one's next. And you're going to have to talk here. Is that Daria herself in the song, or is it just one of her associates?
It might
We'll
be.
get to
I
it.
don't know the show. Whatever. We'll see later.
Rangy doing movement strats and being punished for them. Being annoyed.
Please! Angie, you don't need to do this, man!
If you use the iframes to dive down to the bottom and get the heart, and then go back up to the middle where it's much more sensible to exist.
Yeah. Pretty tough art, and all.
I usually make my hearts kind of free, so I might have overcompensated when you told me to make them harder.
Yeah. Well, I don't think any of these got strictly nerfed. Well, the third one did, but you'll see that in a bit.
Yeah.
Lincoln, you'll miss the second heart.
Ooh.
If he just
Hey,
sweeps
jump.
in and gets it.
Oh yeah, Hangy jumps out to get it, but doesn't quite get back in safe.
Oh my god! Why the Red Sea part for Iffy right there? Oh my god.
Hangy gets jump scared. Currently hanging out, I think, in the bubbles there.
This part's a bit of a choke point, but missing the third heart.
Iffy
now.
doing okay, grabs the last heart. That is the last one. I only put 3 in here.
Yeah.
Once you get that, you're on your own for the entire back section.
Yeah, second half of this pretty scary. Even though the difficulty does kind of drop off past the second chorus.
Mm.
Ooh, loses both of those hearts right there.
Ooh.
Not too big of a deal. Still ahead of Hangy in terms of relative score.
Yep. And he's been having a tough go of it. This one it's really fast.
Alright.
Now we're
This
in
isn't too
the
hard
final
if you
chorus.
take the right route, which
Yeah.
Hangy kind of
I don't think
closer
Hangy-
to the center.
I don't think Hanging quite knows the route that I made when I was intending when I made this is what if he's doing down there. It's sliding to the back.
Oh, and shattering at
Oh,
the last
no.
minute. No, that's the worst place to shatter.
That's unfortunate.
Probably won't count against him because I don't think he's shattered thus far. but still very unfortunate to see that.
Mm-hmm.
97-13 on Iffy's part, nothing to scoff at, though.
Yep, quite impressive, especially as now that we're getting into the tier 2 levels, you saw people sort of regularly getting 100 pluses on the tier 1s. That's probably not going to happen much anymore.
Yeah. Tier 2 is quite the jump from tier 1.
Yes.
Which is entirely our fault.
Yeah, tier 2, most of them had to be made easier.
Oh, Iffy CPU has died, so...
Fascinating.
We will probably be waiting for him to come back real quick.
We'll get a theater mode hanging in the meantime as we listen to Leroy's masterpiece here.
I have Hangy's stream volume turned all the way up. That's probably not a good idea for this song.
Not for this song.
It's probably the loudest one of the whole tournament. Just like in terms of mastering. Alright, and Iffy is live once again.
Excellent.
We'll be checking the notes for V1.01 here. Some of these maps have been updated in the interim between them getting released and today, so we're just checking. So I assume we'll be checking all the notes to just see if any of them are out of date.
I am a war criminal. I am a lunatic. I am clinically insane. I am the next Virgin Mary. I am never gonna die.
This I think is not the shortest map. We'll see the shortest map in a bit, but
we'll see the shortest map, but it might be the second shortest. You?
If he's having a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, that's on my end too. Concern.
Yeah, as Elon Musk would say, turning. I think his CPU may have gone out again, but we'll see.
Hangy dealing with much of that effectively.
Let me just mute that in case it comes back with a vengeance. This is one of the levels he seems to know pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sweet spotting that a
little bit there. Let me adjust that real quick. That's the most scuffed fix ever, but hey.
Yeah.
It makes the rest of the screen visible. We'll be seeing.
You're missing one of the hugs in the middle there.
Yeah, those are like anything tier, like small hugs.
Yeah.
Not quite expecting those linears to the center either.
Yeah, no. Sure. It's very hard to expect anything about this level.
Yeah.
Okay, hit me with your best baby, yes.
Not having this part entirely routed out, but okay. It's hidden on the ending, whatever. Fake out burst ending. Let's go. 92-28, pretty respectable.
Definitely.
So we'll go ahead and check the standings as those get filled in for the last level. Hanging not the only person to have shattered on I Can Talk, it seems. D4 also kind of eating it there. Pretty tough level, so.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Absolaka with a 96.81 and a 97.60 on D4's end, but a 101 I want to say 18.
It's a 101.10 for Iffy.
A 101.10.
Yeah, your font is making things hard for you.
Yeah, the 1 in the 8 in the 0, the 8 in the 0 on this font.
My sight on you.
We got a shatter from Jello on EDM, looks like.
Yeah, but let's move to comp B now.
Yeah, let's pop over.
Okay. Hello. Ran with a pretty respectable 97.48. Zodi with a really good 101.71 on this though. We'll put them pretty well ahead. Who's our next crowd? Ryan and Vita, right?
Double checking. Yes, it is.
Oh, they've already started. Okay, I didn't give them the go ahead, but whatever.
That's fine.
This is why you wait for me to give you. Love having to do this. Whatever. So yeah, another favorite of the tournament seems like. Vita. There we go.
Yeah. Vita was in the lower bracket in the last one, and completely stomped the other 3 participants in the lower bracket. Ryan Green Blue, on the other hand.
2 months later, I don't know how long that took, but.
Ryan Green Blue wasn't in the last one. Mostly, I think, because he didn't hear about it in time. But another very strong player here. This level is by our participant and friend of the show, Jello Rain, who we saw earlier. See both of them getting the heart.
So I think Vita didn't get out of there unscathed. I don't know, it might be getting confusing.
I mean, Vita got clipped in order to get it, but that's understandable.
This part's wild. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works consistently at all, but hey.
We just have wizards for friends.
True.
Both players, oh, it was a bit worried I spoke too soon. But they got out of that. Alright. Made it to the bridge.
I think this is like the one level Vita has really practiced. Well, on one hand, I appreciate that you were prepared for this one. On the other hand, you had 3 weeks, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh well. Seems like it's paying off though. They're both doing pretty well. We're coming up to the ending, which is probably the hardest part.
Keep you in my head like a government chip. I walk the mile, but I run this.
And both of them
One
getting
of
all
the
those
worst lines in this song.
They cut the whole song out for that. And then
Is there a hard in this section somewhere? Did we already miss it?
Yeah, we missed the hard in this section.
Oh, well.
Ryan getting hit twice on it. They're getting out unscathed though. That's gonna put them.
Nice.
That's gonna put them really far ahead.
That's a 104.07.
That's really respectable. Oh my god.
That is very, very strong.
Yeah, you love to see results like that. But coming up is a level that might throw a wrench into the works, and it's gonna be a Gateway by Irium.
Yeah.
My sight on you.
This one will test your ability to not get dizzy.
My sight on you.
An absolute banger of a level that's like bordering on tier 3.
My sight on you.
It's Epicosity in chat says, I love SMSOU. So true.
You're so right.
I gathered.
My sight on you.
Yeah, they're hanging out here. Here's... I said wait for me next time in the chat. Did Wes misinterpret my instructions?
I think Wes missed some of the story and is having to gather them.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone down.
But we have all of them, so we're ready to move on here, I believe.
Awesome. Gateway time. Bit of enabling shatterproof on this.
Sensible.
Yeah, both of them have V1.02. Hoping everyone else in this room updated.
I don't even have V1.0. Never downloaded these.
You should, they're fun.
I've been busy. I also probably would have participated if I had gotten a chance to properly give everything a look. But then you'd be down a co-commentator, and we can't have that.
Fair enough.
Alright, we're on. Oop. It doesn't quite get into that hug there.
Yeah, we might see some struggle plays on this. This is a bit...
Yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah, Ryan getting clipped by these things raining down on him.
Yeah, they're not that tough once you know what to do with them, but yeah, it's pretty clear that Ryan like knows this route, but it's just like it's tough to execute on.
Yeah, Ryan isn't
good so far.
unpracticed. Ryan is having trouble with it because it's hard. Oh, misses those hugs though. Doesn't quite get everything he needs out of it.
Yeah, that's weird. You kind of have to get a little bit of both, and then like stand in the center to get the rest of them. It's not that intuitive. Going into a bit of a break section, and I think the third hurt's coming up. Yep. Ryan goes for it, gets it just fine, and gets clipped on the way out. Whoops.
Ow.
This is the cursor dancing section. Oh.
This is the movement section. Which tier 2 level would you say has the most movement?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a question.
Probably
We'll put that to.
Probably Night of the Living mid-tempo EDM, bro. If I'm being honest.
It's a good choice. We'll put that to the audience as well. Vote now on your phone.
Yeah.
It says not really talking about the level that's happening in front of you. Ryan having a bit of trouble. Looks like he's getting his health back though. This section is very disorienting, even just watching it.
I don't have too many problems with it. I think the difficulty is pretty front-loaded on this, but I feel like everyone disagrees with me on that regard. So
yeah, I'm also easily disoriented.
Ryan,
perhaps.
forgets the hugs in the
Oh
center.
no!
Whoops. Grabs the heart though. It's all good. Oh, never mind.
And loses it. It's not good. It's terrible.
We'll go for just a little bit of praise on this as a treat. And a 9047 as compared to an 8830, which will get sent down to a 7830 because of the shatterproof penalty.
Minus 10 whole % on your score. But if you shattered, then which probably would have been a 0.
Yeah.
So it's better than that. Vita expressing disbelief that this level is in tier 2.
Unfortunately, it is. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Sucks to suck.
What happened to Vita score circle? I think that happens if you hover on the progress bar for a bit, because it acts like the practice thing.
Yeah. Also, Fourth Color says that SMSOU has significant movement. That's an interesting take.
Oh, true.
Now on to our last tier 2 level. We're on Fractions of Infinity. Hi chat, say it back.
Both of them have F's on. Wait, does Veth not have the lag? So did they delete it? Okay, this is V1.01.
Interesting.
I'm going to ask in chat. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Veda doesn't know if. Hold on, let me check.
Veda doesn't know.
It is hard to read. That doesn't say lag fix.
Disaster is struck.
Okay, well, we might see Vita try to download an update. I can post the XML real quick. What should I do for this competition, man? Alright, where is
You're
it?
a superstar.
Sound Off 2024 Spring. Fractions of Infinity. Okay, I have to go into this. Hope Discord doesn't freeze. Okay. Nice, I've given them the lag fix.
Hallelujah.
We're saved. Okay. And then just gonna throw that in there. Okay. Well, it seems as though we are ready to continue. Everyone will be playing on the lag fix because if everyone plays on the lag fix, then score won't be affected. So this is the second time a Macaroni level, and only a Macaroni level, has had to have a lag fix for the tournament, which is absolutely hilarious in my opinion.
It's in character.
Yeah. Both of them playing with Shatterproof off, despite both having an F as their best score. Whatever. They probably just know where all the hearts
We'll
are.
see how it goes.
Rev up your monitor contrast, everyone.
I literally won't be able to see any of this, will I? Oh, well, I can see that. That's unfortunate from Ryan.
What's making the whole arena turn red? I'm genuinely not sure. It's almost like cool though.
Why is that happening? It must be some sort of screen share artifact.
No, I think it's because he got hit. But
Yeah. Oh, do you think the whole thing has like a laser in the background?
maybe? I feel like there would be more Z fighting if that was cool, but whatever. Both of them not going for that heart. You have to be on a specific side to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, second chorus. It's pretty easy to see why people thought Celsi made this at first. Did it accidentally going into the wrong end of the road. Yeah.
Into the nightmare dimension.
Yeah, into the pit. Just taking the hit to go for that heart. Not. And here you have to stay in between the really cool, like, sweeping laser pattern.
It's very nice looking. But it gets caught in a dense part of it there.
Yeah, this is some next level Desmos wizardry.
Literal Desmos.
But it gets caught on the wrong end of the infinity symbol. Or the infinity symbol is made out of infinity symbols.
So you might say that the smaller ones are fractions of infinity.
You might be right. Ryan fails to get to that big hug in time. But is sticking close to the center to probably to wrangle more reliable behavior out of these player aimed lasers.
These are player aim?
Yeah, those are player aimed, I believe. Yeah, both of them. I don't think either of them have the section routed that clearly, but. Coming up onto this section, which is some pretty good downtime. Never mind, Ryan got hit.
Oh, pranked. Both of them are pranked. It is perhaps.
Not quite.
It is pranked. I think Ryan avoided being pranked.
Not sure what Ryan Greenblue was doing inside of that little loop there.
Well, that's where it was as well.
Yeah. You can get further to the outside than you think here. Whatever.
Now, well, they can't hear us. Well, hopefully they can't hear us.
It's up to their discretion whether they want to unmute us. $75.84 to $77.80.
Yep. Ryan's best score is still an F.
Yeah.
But did not shatter.
Yeah, but we will be celebrating Vida's level grade going up to a D. You love to see that.
Excellent.
All right, we'll move to Compe and
check out the scores. Yeah.
Okay. Give it a second. All right, let's review. Iffy holding up well. Zodi also holding up really well, getting a 100 on SMSOU and a 101 on Fractions of Infinity, which I think is that a 105 for Iffy?
That's a 105.4.
Yeah, that will really help him get a leg up on this level.
Mm-hmm. You see a shatter from Hangy as well.
That's true, yeah. Gateway seems to have been a pretty bad struggle for people. Not a single score over 100.
Yeah, no. Zodi with an impressive 99 all the same. Only person even close to a 100.
Yeah. But Iffy's still doing pretty respectably at a 91, and Ryan again with that 90, helping them to get another leg up.
Mm-hmm. Now we're moving on to tier 3. And
it's another
not playing
jump.
around.
Yeah.
We're not playing around.
We fucked around and then we found out.
No, we fucked around. We're making you guys find out. I'll have to find out shit.
Yeah, I set the level boundary for this to like 6 to 7 points, and everyone made 7 pointers.
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a Judgment Bolt, Needle, and Fuzzgong fight. I forgot to change the names. Wow. We will be tuning into Absolaco and Iffy for this.
Can you not make that text box right aligned?
I mean, not without making it extraordinarily inconvenient to edit. Oh my god, who is ringing the doorbell? I'm letting my dad take care of that. Sorry. All right, let me get the stream up. Okay. All right. So, I picked Absolaco to be showcased here on this first tier 3 showcase, and you can see why from the top scores that these guys have. Absol has a 98 on Judgment Bolt. Compared to Iffy 74, and Absol has a shocking amount of practice on this level, it seems.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Iffy not going for Shatterproof. Not this time, but given he's been putting up some really respectable scores all around, probably
You can
doesn't
afford
matter.
to risk it for some of these. If he does turn on Shatterproof or something, it's probably going to be his worst score anyway, and not be counted. So. And Absol showing off his practice.
Yeah, doing absolutely fantastic so far through this first section.
Mm-hmm.
If he's gonna want to grab this first heart, there we go.
Nice. Oh, Absol losing the heart right away if he's keeping it. But there it goes.
Oh, just barely gets clipped by the edge of that fast stream.
Both of them do, yeah.
And we get a bit of a break. You still have to
You still have to manage your evil clones.
Yeah.
Just
Not too
like in
hard.
real life.
All you need to do is just move in a circle. Also just like in real life.
Also just like in real life. You're so right.
And if he going
Slips in.
if he going for some grace too.
Absol gets clipped, loses
is-
the heart immediately, but
Getting some graze in this level is a very rare privilege. And now going into this section, more about like knowing your route and just like being good at wrangling these shadow clones around rather than
the
flowy
evil
gameplay.
clone. It's very tough, as we've seen by
This is cool. It's really simple, but it's really cool to just like
Absol not going for the last heart there. If he does go for it due to iframes and lands it.
yeah, that heart is pretty risky, and you have to go pretty fast in a very tight space for it.
Ooh.
We're coming up to the trailer music part. Really, what else could I have used?
Am I right? Then maybe.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Absolutely if he both. Oh no.
Ooh, gets nicked
Oh,
by,
no.
I think, a shadow clone.
Yeah, you can't allow your movement to be too shaky during this.
I think it was from a double back section.
I'm getting clipped by the last bubble wall.
Ooh. If that's a 91 from Absol. 92 involved bonus.
That is a new high score by like 16 points from Iffy though.
Yes.
Very, very respectable effort. Just like a really good effort just in that last latter half.
Yeah, surprisingly similar scores. If you look at the timelines, though, you can compare the number of hits. You can see that they're not very similar at all.
The screen layout.
Oh,
the way I have the name set up.
Like
just move them down.
5 or 7 or something. Not many at all.
Yeah, true. It's just you can't lose it on the punishing parts. Alright.
Don't have any background noise, do I, by the way?
You do have some, but
Yeah, there's a loud conversation happening, and I don't have a door.
oh, wonderful.
Well,
not your
moving on to
fault.
Needle.
Moving on to Needle, Absol debating on... Yep. Absol has enabled Chatterproof for this. His highest is an 81-34, and if he has beaten this, so...
Yeah.
I presume both of them are up to date, and hopefully that means everyone's up to date. Let's get started. This is a Four Cats level.
Yep.
It's quite the shift from Judgment Bolt. A lot of really tight spaces and pretty slow gameplay.
Tight spaces, precise movement.
If you're just chilling down at the bottom. See what people's approaches are to this homing bit. Okay,
Yeah.
if it gets
Also, not really knowing how to handle it, I think. Probably not as practiced on this level as the other ones.
Yeah. I think a grand total of one time, I've done it all in one sweep.
Yeah.
Just like while playtesting this. It was incredibly funny. Yeah, Absol kind of rushing their movements a
Zips
little.
right in.
Yeah, might as well.
Zips
if you
right
have
in to grab the
iframes.
heart.
Alright, this part's tough. There's just some pretty tight spaces and you kind of have to know where to go in advance for these.
Yeah.
Kind of SMSOU like.
Yeah, same sort of swirly bits, but
If he going for the Mace Heart and gets it, that's probably one of the hardest ones we have.
ooh, yeah.
I don't know if he had iframes though, but
Yeah. Absol, I think, picked it up from iframe.
yeah. That one got changed in the patch to be worth 2 hearts, just because it's really risky.
Yeah. Nice. Dip in that. Nap that. That's very smooth. Just sort of experiencing it now. Ooh, Absol not getting in time. Gets hit by I'm not really sure what.
This is sort of like a reprise of the first bits of the level, but now they're harder.
Yeah, now we're
This part is so much more strict. It's crazy.
Yeah. We had You Never Call for a moment.
Some Uberbot style 0-speed homing wrangling.
Yeah.
That's always fun. We gotta have more of that in levels. Both of them will grab that last big hug.
Very nice.
Very great score from Iffy on that. 102.45.
Yeah, and not disastrous from Absol.
Yeah, that would have been a new best had he not enabled shatterproof. I think
It's not clear that he would have survived had he not enabled Shatterproof. So
Yeah.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Oh well. That's still going to be a 71, which puts him down quite a bit, but still respectable. Next up is also quite the doozy. Fuzz Gong Fight by Mello. This had to get nerfed significantly to make it fit.
Yes. It needed some doing.
Both of them should have V1.03. And
They do.
awesome. V1.03 contains exactly 1 negative dome I moved around. So
Congratulations.
hip hip hooray. Absolaco has a D and is enabling Shatterproof. Iffy keeping Shatterproof off, but doesn't have a score quite yet.
Yeah, presumably practiced a bunch on Shatterproof and now feels confident enough to do it without it.
Or just is fine with it not counting if it's a 0. He hasn't shattered so far.
He hasn't shattered so far.
But do either of them know?
Do either of them know?
Doesn't appear so.
Hmm.
If he's sort of having this routed out, getting himself into a bit of a tight space
it's backed
there.
up into a corner.
It's
Same sort of thing that Absol did a moment ago.
It is. This level is designed in such a way that it is very easy to do that.
Yeah. If you don't know where exactly you're going, you will back yourself into a corner and have a bad time.
Yeah, and especially with these big bubble walls that seem to close in on you just as you want to leave them.
Mm-hmm.
And this. Okay, well,
if he got all the hugs afterward.
Just tank it. Not going for any grays though. Might be a bit risky with all the stuff happening on the edge. And now we have the eraser bullets.
In the refrigerator.
Iffy getting that just a little too late. This part is very tight and anxiety-inducing. Iffy just tanks the hit here.
Yeah, Absol I don't think has a route for it either. just trying to feel it out, but you really cannot feel it out.
Second heart coming right now. You have to be very quick for that, and if he just
You have
barely
to-
misses it.
Yeah, you have to already be there. Absol took a hit to grab it.
Alright, last little bit here. This might just be like one of the coolest sections in like any level.
Mhm.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Yeah, it's so clever.
If he's using his iframes to get that last heart,
To get
that is
things early, yeah.
That is normally very, very hard. And probably another one of the hardest ones we have. Fun fact, that was originally a HUD, and I told Mello to change it. Ooh, if he almost gets himself tracked, but just barely avoids
Gets
it.
out of there. Oh no,
flicks
gets
right
tied
into the
up.
bubble. Aw, man.
Doesn't shatter though.
Yeah. He's gonna get a score.
Yep.
And not without one more hit, though.
One more for the road.
Yeah. I stay up sort of at up top, but whatever. Both Iffy with an 80-98, Absolaka with a nice 69-94.
69-94. It's not that nice because it's not going to count. Almost certainly, but
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about it, is that it's not going to count.
mhm. Well,
I think it
looking
does.
at the
I think
scoreboard,
well, it does. It does get.
he does
yeah.
have 2 scores lower than it. Oh well, no.
I think it does get docked down to a 59 though, because
Yeah, 59 from Shatterproof. Yeah, so it's not going to count.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the standings.
Let's take a look at the standings. We have Group 2 still coming in, but we got 2 shatters on Needle in the other section,
Yeah,
the other group rather.
Yeah, from Gel and Vita. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they've practiced that very much. It's a hard level to get used to.
It's tough. It's quite tough. You see Zodi continuing to perform very well. Has not turned on Shatterproof yet.
Yeah, a 92 and a 94 both very good, and he'll probably do the best out of anyone on Fuzzcon Fight coming up.
Yeah, Ryan with a 97 on Needle is quite impressive.
Oh, did Wes's fucking computer crash? Oh, God.
Yeah. Anything could happen.
Oh, whatever. We would like that. We would like the footage he has for archival purposes, but
it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Well,
we might as well get moving over there. So.
Yeah, we'll pop over.
All right, scores are coming in now. 71, 72, 73. 78? Or it's changing. Oh,
that's a 6. That's a 0 as well.
That's a 60, okay.
Yes.
That's a 63
for reduction
from
there
SCV2.
on those 2 from Shatterproof. And Zodicoder, I can already tell you, did have the best score out of anybody. because
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
It is an 8513. I don't think it's in yet, but
It's not written down yet, but we can see it. It's an 8513, and that is 5 points better than Iffy.
yeah, kind of a bit of a. This level is tripping everyone up.
It's tough. It's quite tough. We're in the home stretch now. We're moving on to the final 3.
Hell yeah, brother. All right. All right, let's get the show on the road. Final 3 levels.
Starting off with Star.
Or asterisk. Yeah.
Star.
That's how QZ wrote it down, so that's how I'll say it. Unbelievably, one of the easier tier 3s.
Yes. We haven't seen Zodi play yet. Zodi was not in the last sound off.
So he
And
wasn't the last
also-
sound off, but he plays 7th, but
Oh yes, that's right. He placed relatively low, I think. Yeah.
yeah, 7th out of 8th in upper bracket, but he seems to be taking a massive rebound this
Yeah.
season, like having S plus every single level in this tournament going into it.
Yeah, he's really hit his stride since 6 short months ago.
Ryan and Zodi are both on opposite ends of the arena.
Yeah.
Both of them will
Zodi's
get this
dipping
fourth
in
heart.
to nab that heart. Yeah.
That requires a fair bit
safely,
of routing
too.
in advance, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best find, you're right. I don't know if I can take credit for getting QZ into
Into M83, but you can try.
I
Ooh,
can.
Zodi getting clipped a couple of times, looks like. He's lost the heart and taken some score damage. Ryan's still sitting pretty. Oh, but
Zodi
gets
takes-
caught up there.
Yeah, Zodi takes a long ride on those plus streams. Those can easily sucker you. if you go
Was
into
I
the wrong
talking?
one.
Did I say the wrong names? I think I did. Yeah. Both of them doing alright in here.
And this is the best fucking burst ending of all
The
time.
burst ending. Starting with a 99. Ryan close behind with a 98.
Is that
That's a
free hit?
99.97.
Is that
1, 2, 3. I see 4 hits
okay.
from
Yeah,
Zodi.
there's one right before a heart. I didn't see it.
Yeah, and 5 from Ryan.
Still, like, incredibly impressive runs from the both of them too.
That's quite good. That's very good.
Play number 7 from Zodi. That can't be right. What?
Hang on. Just
Oh,
waiting on
God.
the scores to get punched in.
Yeah. This is the most boring part, but you know, we gotta get through it. It'd be like that. We should play the song again on the results screen. Just a little muffled, like in spin
Yeah,
rhythm.
so you could listen to Star a bit more.
The ultimate practice mode grinder. Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
That is like, oh yeah, that is a new best for Ryan. A 98 compared to a
Yeah.
94.
Quite impressive.
Glad we're seeing quite a bit of new bests today. What's up next? Altar of the Fated Giant. This
Yes.
is the shortest level in the pack that I was talking about earlier.
Yes. This one's under 2 minutes.
It's just under a minute 30. I think both of our players have gotten perfect runs on this level more or less.
Yeah. We'll see how they do it.
This level is short, but that means it's punishing. Zodi just kind of whiffs the first heart, but Ryan's still fine.
Mm-hmm. Ryan doesn't make it out of there alive.
Goes a little too far in those bubbles. This level's so tense. It's hard to commentate.
It's so tense. There's a lot going on.
Okay, both of them get the second heart unscathed. I don't think either of them are going for this third heart, but we'll see.
No, not
Zodi
quite.
goes for it and gets it?
Zodi gets it!
I think so anyway.
Yeah, it looks like he got it.
Oh, never mind.
Loses.
Sometimes you can kind of flick through it, and it's tragic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through this really tight last part, which is...
Yeah, it gets caught on the speed up there.
Which it doesn't help that you have, half intensity invert filters going on through this, so it's so hard to see.
So it's basically just a solid gray
Yeah.
screen.
Zodi gets kind of trapped there. Ryan gets hit at the end, but
Ryan
shouldn't
gets
be
caught
too
up
punishing.
right at the end. 89.
That's an 89 to a 95. Yeah, that's a pretty impressive showing from Zodi on a very unforgiving level. It's so short that three hits can bring down your score by so much.
Oh, we're having a pause notification as Vita had Shatterproof on by accident. I'm not sure what that means for us here.
Well, okay, I think in this case, then he does get the score penalty, just because yeah.
It's still minus 10.
Yeah, it's still minus 10 because we did let him finish. So
Yeah.
a bit unfortunate on their end, but are they hearing this? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if hold on. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're doing about it. Let me see.
I mean, really, in the time that we've been fussing about it, it could have just done the level again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vida did it over. It's been a minute and a half already. It's fine.
Oh, true, yeah. Well, fine by me. I don't care either way. Final level of the stream coming up. Ultimate Care 2 Excerpt 9. God, this one's so
the washing
good.
machine song.
Fourth says good luck. Both of them should have V1.03. This does contain a fairly last minute fix, but yeah. We'll be ready to go in just a second.
Ryan practicing the moves on the note screen.
Just holding on for a bit, I guess. I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing lovely. Oh, someone didn't have the last minute update.
That's true, yeah.
So, just getting that sorted out.
Alright, I see.
Thanks for the patience, chat. You're all lovely.
Apparently Iffy fucking S plus Ultimate Care just now. He was...
That sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I recall him dreading having to do this last. And then he just fucking S pluses it.
Yeah, this does it.
Well, alright. Well, Ryan has a C on this, which is about the score I have.
Zodi's cleared it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Zodi's cleared everything. We're locking in. Ryan with a pretty early hit on the decently punishing hug management part a la Matt Silver.
Mm-hmm. We're missing the heart crab there. Zodi nailing it, of course.
Yeah, Ryan gets a little bit confused on that switch up. This part's hard.
Yeah.
I think he'll just hang out here to regain his HP.
Mm-hmm. Zodi, of course, nailing it.
That is a really tough part. So, happy to get that one out of the way. There's one other big choke point like coming up in a bit. Ryan shatters pretty fast.
That's unfortunate.
Probably not gonna... Shouldn't count against him, but...
Yeah. I mean, it'll mean that one of his other worst scores gets counted, but... Oh, no! Zodi getting clipped.
Zodi sort of rushes that very hard and gets clipped in the process. Were fantastic bubble walls to avoid. And then this is the other choke point I was talking about, the sort of Dragon's Gamble-esque maze. It is very easy to get clipped on an edge and just lose all your momentum, but Zodi can stay pretty close to the center and not have to do as much movement as he would have to do otherwise, and
because he already knows where it's going to be, he doesn't need to react.
And that heart there makes the section like sneakily so much harder. This part is something I saw a few people struggling on in terms of routing.
Yeah, it's tight. Ooh.
Zodi goes a bit too far in there, losing the heart. And I think that is
Use
the
the
last heart of the
iframes.
level.
Use the iframes to get the rest of that in
Yeah, that-
one movement.
That part is, like, shockingly tough, though. Zodi knows exactly where these time warp bursts will go. Max accordingly. Oh, Zodi attempts a flick to the other side, but doesn't quite get it.
Still a very impressive showing, of course.
Right, great run from
Very
Zodi
fun
there.
ending.
99.76.
99.76. That's really nice.
That is, I believe, a 3-hit. Yeah.
That is.
Okay, let me real quick open this up in Firefox so I can hit the button that sorts the sheet by column, so we can see.
All right.
So we can get a good unveiling.
Yeah,
of,
so we can see where our seating is. Jello's asking for a restart from a last spike on Ultimate Care 2.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let me check the Let me check the chat here a minute.
Actually, don't care that much. It won't matter.
Well, they would fucking say that. Well, let me see if we get the verdict from Jello saying if they want to restart or not. Jello says they'll take it. That's
Womp womp. She's got places to be. That's fine.
whatever, I guess. All right, let me go to the standing sheet.
I'm having a premonition that this completely ruins all the outlines around the rows.
You have to go in
No,
reverse
it worked
order.
out.
Yeah, no, it works just fine. Anyway,
Works just fine.
and it's time for the grand unveiling of the qualifier results in 3, 2, 1.
Da 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 da.
All right, some very fun results here. If he gets first with 1520, I believe that is.
Yeah, it's a 1520.02. Then right behind that is Zodiacoder with a 1503.19. Then it's a bit of a jump down to Ryan Green Blue in third with a 1432.
Yeah, but you know who's really
And
awesome.
then, but then
Yeah, you know who's really awesome to see here in fourth is Absolaco.
Absolaco, yes. It's another big jump down from Ryan Green Blue down to Absolaco in fourth, though. 1317 there. But then, very close behind in fifth, we have Jello Rain with a 1314. And then after that, still quite tight. Sixth is D4 with a 1300. Then Vita with a 1295, only 5 percentage points across the entire suite of 18 between them. Then we're back to more standard gaps. We have Hangy in 8th with a 1259.99. Then SCB with a 1242.99. Then finally we have Strike GR, who was not doing this live, did it yesterday with an 1120. So, all very impressive. Thanks to everybody for showing up, but we're not done.
Oh, do you want to unveil the bracket? That might take me a sec.
I didn't mean not necessarily unveil, but just sort of announce it and tell everybody what's going to happen, because this was only the qualifiers, of course.
Okay. Well, let me get a second to change the browser source, and look at that. Perfect. This is gonna be stuff. This is gonna be Omega scuffed for a second. Bear with us. Let's actually set the height to like 2000, so it like.
OBS Studio Live.
What? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. Hold on.
It's not crop.
Where is it? Okay, there we go.
Good.
All right.
Yep.
Oh oh no.
Perfect.
Oh no. The logo's overlapping. My graphic designer instincts. Ah! Sound off tournament standings.
Woo!
Okay, so we have Iffy and Zodicode getting what are functionally like bye rounds for their fantastic performances in the 1 and 2 seeds.
Yeah, well, it's not the bottom 4 have sort of preliminary round. Then everyone else starts off in round 1.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
It's
due
like
to
the thing. Or whatever.
yeah, due to the but what I more mean is that due to the impressive showing, Iffy and Zodi will have to face the winners of those rounds, while Abslacko, Jellarain, Ryan, and D4 will all have to face each other, which might be a more daunting task considering what we're seeing these qualifiers.
Well, these players will have another full week to practice, so we'll see how that goes.
Anything could happen.
Surely.
Anything will happen.
Everything will happen all the time.
Mm-hmm. Shoutouts to Horse eBooks.
Shout out to our sponsor for this edition of Sound Off. I can move this out of the way.
Yeah.
Qualifiers are already done.
Qualifiers end at 5:15 p.m. PST. You can make it say that. If it's a font.
I already moved it like all the way out of the way.
I watched you do it, but I want you to put it back and rewrite it.
Fucking fine, whatever.
Excellent.
There we go. Why is the T slightly cut off? That is fine. Whatever. I don't care.
It's OBS, baby.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of Chinatown, where it's like, forget it, it's Chinatown. Forget it, Azure. It's OBS. We're just riffing at this point, so we should probably call the stream here.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody. Thanks for turning out. Thanks for tuning in. And come back next week where we have the real deal. This was just the beginning, baby.
Yeah, Saturday.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, Saturday at 4:27. Probably earlier than this, like 12 or 1. I'm not sure. Whatever.
Something like that.
We'll see you then. Peace out.
Take it easy.
Infinity.